You
We on
ready? We
Facebook.
live?
Yeah, we on Facebook, YouTube, and YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, so you queued it up, right? I'm gonna play this first. Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna keep. We got it up.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, let's see it. All right.
Hey, oh, sorry, Christ. Ain't no sound through that bit. Yee. Hey, yee. Hey, yee. Yee. Y'all can hear me? Shalom, shalom. Also, my Shamar in the barracks. Y'all can hear me? Anybody can hear me? Am I
I can
coming
hear
through?
you.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay, okay. All right, yeah. So what y'all seeing right now is the Florida Cookout. It's coming up in December, man. We trying to work the kinks out, man, so y'all can hear this through the air. But this is what we showing y'all. The annual Cookout Florida, December 21st, man. No snow in sight. Warm weather, good food. You know what I mean?
We can't hear it.
Yeah, ain't no sound coming through that bit.
What the
Yeah, the video.
So you was doing your own
still not
voiceover.
still not able to hear it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Go ahead.
he was doing his own voiceover.
Right.
Uh, what you might need to check is you might need to check like your settings on Streamyard. But anyway, they get the point. We got a cookout
Cookout.
Yeah.
coming
Good
December.
food.
If you don't know, now you know. Invite Keith
Sir.
Lee. Let him come and do a review. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say Keefy D? I know you didn't say
I said
Keefy
no,
D.
Keith
Oh,
Lee. Keith
oh.
Lee.
Oh.
Invite
D. I'm
Keith
about
Keith
to say you
Lee.
Lee.
tripping.
That's the brother that be doing his
Yeah,
videos like this.
yeah.
So
I just seen that today.
listen, I want to bring that up too, because I don't
Yeah.
want to listen. I know we still doing the intro, but I do want to bring a point about that. I don't know if it's
Mm-hmm.
too
And my
too
hat
deep
look
or
all
whatnot.
rich.
Because I was watching I don't know y'all heard about the Atlanta joint where he went through the restaurants in Atlanta critiquing their food, and he was saying how the service was poor.
Yeah, trash.
Yeah, you
Three out
see
of
that?
10. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
God, I don't know. I was attributed to how black people don't want to deal with other black people in a certain sense. So they make it a way where they don't have to have no customer service in their restaurant.
Yeah, they don't want.
I
That's
don't.
exactly what it is. That's what I. Unless it's a celebrity.
Yeah, kind. Somebody
Unless
they
it's a
can get
celebrity.
clout off of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody that's gonna go back and tell everybody, tell all these famous friends about them. But like that was heavy what he did too. Like sending
Mm,
somebody in to analyze the situation before he came in because he knows.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you get that all the time. People treat him differently because he's got a little clout or whatever.
Because he
You know
Mm.
what I
Keith Lee.
mean? Yeah,
Just a
man.
sidebar. Just a sidebar.
Yeah. He said, "All right,
Illuminati.
real quick, let's go to the Bears real quick. We got Mashmar Yash said Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yah. Oh, Yahweh Shem Yah Shabrak. Uh,
Duh.
the um. Okay, I think everybody's telling us that the sound is good. Then we got Kareem Smith. Shalom. How about Shalom? He said, Shalom, Israel. Everybody hit the like button. Damn right.
Damn right.
The water. Hit that like button.
Hit the
You
like button.
understand?
And the share.
Subscribe while you at it. Yeah, and share.
Don't cost you no paper.
Mm-hmm. Tell all
Oh,
your
y'all.
friends about it. Tell all your wives about it.
Yeah.
All of them. Every single one of them. You understand? I know y'all got about 8 wives. All
He
right.
was at the
So
Las Vegas one.
yeah,
Shout out
he
to
in Las
Vegas.
Vegas. I know he got about 10 wives.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
sign
at the
Christ.
Las
Where they had
Vegas.
it this year? They had it in Cali, right?
Yeah, they had it in Cali.
Mm. Oh,
Hollywood.
sign
It
Christ.
was on Hollywood Boulevard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen that. The Commander Jenny Yahana was blazing out that bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It was on the No Jumper podcast. Big up the No
Yup.
Jumper
Big
podcast.
up.
Whack
No
100.
jumper. Yeah.
Captain Cesario.
Hell yeah, man.
The host.
Listen,
Like,
that brother was doing his thing. My bad. Go ahead. I don't mean to cut
no,
you off.
I cut you off.
Nah, you got it.
No, please, I insist.
And fight.
I was gonna say that listen, that brother controlled the room. Like he went in there, and that's like something. I mean, we adapt to any environment, because we're trained to. You know what I'm saying? And when we do, we make it to where we are the dominant force in that room. You know what I'm saying? Or in that environment. And the way Captain Tazariak navigated that room, man, was perfect, man. It's like they wasn't even interested in what the other cat had to say. The Tariq.
Right.
Shout out to him, whatever he got going on.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, I mean,
Tom.
it was doing anything.
Nah, for real. Captain Cesario definitely came with the main character energy. Tariq came with that extra energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean extra. I mean he was an extra in this movie. And that's not. Hey, listen, no offense to Tariq, but it wasn't giving. You know what I'm saying? Main character vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know I mean, he kind of was feeding off of everything that Captain Cesario said, and it seemed like he was. It seemed like he was trying to find like a foothold to kind of like step in and make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole show was like that. It was like he was waiting on like that foothold to be like, oh yeah, and we came on this. You know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of forced. Whereas Captain Cesario, you know what I mean? He was on some this is my show type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This interview is about me. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't hog it like that either. Like he even like he like if you notice, see, I'm like I pride myself. Well, I don't pride myself, but I think one of the abilities I have is being able to read people and how they move, right? And what I noticed about what Captain Cesario was doing, he was
Professor
opening up, huh?
Professor X, you got that
Professor
Professor X.
That looked like that would be Ike's superpower if he was that. Man. I don't know.
Right.
Like that shit fits him so perfect. Like read your mind and shit. Like
Right.
What I could tell Captain Cesario was doing, he was opening up the floor for Tariq Nasheed to speak. Like he wanted that brother to get his foothold. He wanted him to. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I would hear Tariq Nasheed say something, and it would kind of get like glossed over, like nobody noticed what he said, and Captain Cesario would like point out what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like he would, oh yeah, what he said. You know what I'm saying? But it
and
was
if
no
I may,
place for it. Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to give the
you
disclaimer that this is all critics' viewpoint. You know what I mean, this ain't the official stance of
right.
what the UPK feels like. We're just, giving you the viewpoint of a critic. That's all.
I'm a critic. This is the war as usual. You understand?
Yeah.
We just analyzing war.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, I think that was a great interview. I think it was a good opportunity for so many people to get a chance to see, what I'm saying, the truth. You know what I mean? Basically, you know what I mean? They get to see, Captain Cesario got out there, representing for the school. And again, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It was just good, you know what I mean? Because I don't fuck with Adam 22. I don't
Yeah, yo,
I don't fuck with him at all. So
you and I both, boy.
yeah, I don't fuck with him. So
Pick
I
that
mean,
three
it
of
was
us.
good for the exposure, but I ain't with it. But hey, congrats, and you know what I'm saying, big ups to Commander Junior Hana and just Israel, period, for that door opening up like that.
Facts.
And that dude is a weirdo. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
that's the word I
nobody
was
else
looking
can
for
say it,
too.
if nobody else
That's the
gonna
word I
say
was
it, I
looking
want to
for.
say it. He's a weirdo.
yeah, that nigga on some shit. Even the conversation, like stuff that he was trying to bring up and shit, it was like out of place. Like this nigga, he just, I don't know.
Yeah.
The only time he ever opened his mouth in that whole podcast, it was on some weird stuff. Every time he opened his mouth, it was on some weird stuff. It was like, bro, you better off just letting these black men speak. Every time you open your mouth, and I noticed that with his people, with Adam
That's how
22
it be like.
people, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
always
do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Always, every time. I notice with everybody, no matter how much fame they have, no matter how much money they have, they're all the same. They want to talk, they got the same talking points.
Yeah.
They got the same jokes. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. Tariq
Yeah.
Nasheed, not huh?
Conversations like that is like comedic for their people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's like, I don't know.
weird.
Yeah.
But now one
Weirdos.
thing, Mashamar said, "Wow, absolutely." One thing Tariq Nasheed did say that stood out. He was like, he said, he said, Adam. I keep wanting to call him Adam West.
Adam West.
I keep wanting to call him Adam West for some reason. Adam 22. He said, he was like, Adam gonna rub that on the, he gonna rub that on the dude's back. Hey, that shit was hilarious. He said, yeah, he gonna rub that on the dude's back while he filming.
Bruh. See?
Listen,
Yo,
yeah,
that was funny. That was pretty funny.
his weird ass would probably, I don't know.
He agreed, like he went along with the joke, man.
Yeah,
Weirdo.
this nigga, I
Weirdo.
don't know.
Weird. Oh,
In other
anyway,
news,
right. In other
what else big
news,
Right.
news happened?
oh man. All right, can we talk about? Can we talk? Can we spend? I don't want to spend too much time on it. We can spend like 10 minutes on the brother Skin Bone.
Yeah, let's do that. Who's skin bone? Oh, I know you're talking about Chicago dude.
The Chicago brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
He had a Halloween party. Can you cue it? Can you cue it up, Lapayat, Baba Kusha? If you know what I'm talking
It's
about.
a video.
Yeah, all right. So it's on CBN, I believe, or CBN, I believe, or
Oh, that
CBS.
Christian
One of them.
broadcasting
Oh nah, okay, yeah, it's the Christian Broadcast Network. No, CBS, CBS.
I think it says CBN.
Uh,
the Christian Broadcasting
hey,
Network.
you knew what it was. I didn't even know what it
Skin
was.
Bone.
Skin Bone.
I'm pretty good with my acronyms.
Hey, I remember. Listen, I used to have to watch. I was forced to watch that shit as a youth. It was TBN as a youth. My bad.
TBN, yeah.
Oh yeah,
TBN.
sure?
God, with Benny Hems
Yeah,
and
so,
shit.
TBN,
yeah, TBN. Trinity Broadcasting Network.
Trinity. Yeah, you're right. Jesus
Y'all
Christ.
niggas wasn't no
I
real
guess
Christians. Y'all wasn't no
I
real.
guess I get yeah for real. I guess
Y'all niggas wasn't no real
Pull
Christians,
your
boy.
Christian
Y'all,
card real quick. Nigga.
hey, I
boy,
guess
if you
I
don't know the
guess they
broadcasting networks, you ain't in the community.
look. I guess they got rid of the Trinity, huh?
No, they still got it. CBN, I think, is the because I was gonna do some reaction videos to like it was like a parody I wanted to do, but I was really doing like reactions to their news because they basically like be trying to report the news, but it's from a Christian mindset. But it's kind of funny the way they do it. So that's how I kind of found out about it. Like, damn, they got a Christian broadcasting network like that do news. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
What
That's
news they gonna
crazy.
cover? They're not gonna tell you none of the bad stuff. They're gonna tell you what make you happy and feel good.
Yeah, they news is weird. They news is weird.
So
I got a CBS. I got a CBS Chicago news report on that. That's what you're talking about.
yes, they got a video in that news report.
All right, let me see if I can.
So if I could, while you get that pulled up, So the brother Skin Bone, you know what I'm saying? Very funny brother. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ that their brother is still alive because it could have been bad for him. But the brother's still here. But he had a Halloween party where about 15 people ended up wounded by gunshots. And they're gonna tell, they'll lay out the story, but I guess the brother was salty about not being able to get in at the party or being kicked out of the party. They said he was inebriated, he had too much to drink, so they kicked him out the party. He then came back a while later and shot up the party. You know what I'm saying? 15 people was wounded, and they had a whole lot of brothers and sisters laid out bloody. Nobody, most high in Christ, nobody lost their life. You know what I'm saying? But there were multiple victims as far as gunshot wound victims. So once the brother gets that pulled up, we'll go ahead into that video. Okay, this ain't what I was talking about, but you can play this.
All right.
We begin here at 5 with a CBS2 exclusive. A Chicago man with a bullet lodged in the back of his head says he believes he's alive for a reason. He was one of 15 people shot during a Halloween party in North Lawndale yesterday morning.
That victim is talking from his hospital bed only to our Sade Gray. And Sade, incredibly, Paris Brown is doing pretty well.
That's right, Joe and Marie. If you can even believe it, after being shot twice, 29-year-old Paris Brown still had enough energy to speak with us and make an Instagram video letting his viewers know he survived the mass shooting.
Good guys.
29-year-old Paris Brown is recovering after being shot in a mass shooting in North Lawndale, but he is still suffering from his wounds.
Yeah, I was shot twice. Ow.
He was shot twice.
I was shot in my back. It went up my back, shot at my shoulder blade, came out of my neck, went back into my neck,
Yeesh.
And now the bullet is lodged in my skull at the back of my head.
Yeesh.
This isn't the first time he's been shot. In 2012, he was shot in the back and paralyzed.
Someone shot up our vehicle. Why, I don't know. I was the only person shot. I got shot in the back, and I've been paralyzed since.
Hey.
Chicago police say 15 people were shot inside the venue on the 1200 block of South Pulaski. Jermaine Banks and Darian Brown, who's not related to Paris Brown, are both local comedians. They helped promote the party. Before the chaos, Darian Brown says the suspect asked to take a picture with him.
I took a picture with the guy. He telling me he drove up there. I don't know if he was from there. I think he's from. I don't know. I don't really know, but he was telling me like, yeah, he's a big fan and stuff.
Hey, look at the pain. Look at the pain on that brother's face.
But that was earlier that night.
Banks says the suspect got drunk and was kicked out of the party by security. He says the suspect went to his car and got a gun.
How many shots would you say you heard?
I don't know.
I wasn't counting. It just didn't seem. At the moment, it just didn't seem like it was gonna ever quit. It wasn't gonna end. And the only thing flashing through my mind is I just pray that this is not my last day.
A prayer similar to Paris Brown.
I'm all over the place mentally right now, but I know that I'm happy to be alive, grateful, and I know that I'm alive for a reason, so I'm going to continue to stand on that.
Banks and Darian Brown say they both want to apologize to their guests. They plan to be at tomorrow's opening of the Emergency Assistance Center for those affected by the violence. It's from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Young Men's Educational Network, right across where from the shooting happened. Reporting live in the newsroom.
Back of his head.
Man, hey, listen, there's many things that's wrong with this whole situation, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, and my you know what I'm saying, my condolences to all those brothers, man, they families. You know what I'm saying, my prayers go out to them. You know what I mean? That was a terrible incident. You know what I mean? And just to speak on what the brother said, you know what I'm saying, like he said that he's here for a reason. Like he believes that the only reason why he survived is for a purpose, man. And I really pray that brother finds that purpose, and that purpose is to turn around and serve the Most High, man. You understand? To give up these damn wicked ass holidays, all right. To get off, to wake up, brothers, to reach out to his brothers out there in Chicago with Captain Mawquad. You know what I'm saying? What they call him? They call him the what Captain Cesario call Captain Mawquad? Calls the
Midwest Mayhem.
Midwest Monster Mayhem. You know what I'm saying? That's who that brother right. The Joe Donlin? No, that's the white dude. Salaki, I don't recall that brother's name, but that brother needs to, once he get out of that hospital bed, you know what I'm saying, he need to call Captain Mawquad ASAP. It's the second time. You know they say 3 is the magic number. You know, like three, that you know what I'm saying. The Lord trying to help the brother. The Lord is trying to help this brother and all those brothers. And what I've noticed, or what I deducted from this whole situation, some of those people, they left with actual physical wounds, but each and every last person that was at that party is scarred for life, and they'll now think twice before going to another Halloween party. Like it'll ring in their head, like, you know, it'll be something that's almost like second nature. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know about going to this party, man. You know what I'm saying? It puts a certain type of fear in people. At least some people. Some people with some sense would think twice before they go to a party like this. You know what I'm saying? And they might not be the same for any party. They might not ever want to go to another function ever in their life. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord will use these type of extremes to wake you up and make you realize that you are going against him. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a joke. It's absolutely not a joke. I can't tell you how many times I've been in situations like that. But eventually you say, all right, what's going on? Like, show me the way. You know what I'm saying? Show me what I'm doing wrong. Show me what I need to be doing. And you begin to pray. And the Most High will answer those prayers. It's up to you if you're going to listen to those prayers. If you're going to follow what he's telling you. Like when I prayed about it, I lost my best friend right next to me. Got shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? And ever since that day, I started questioning God. Like, why would you take this man away? Like, what did he ever do? This man got 2 girls that he got to raise. Why him? You know what I'm saying? I started asking those questions when I was always taught, don't question God. Growing up in Christian church, they tell you, don't question God. You know what I'm saying? Forgive, pray. You know what I'm saying? Well, I started questioning God. Why is this happening? What is going on that's making this happen? Why are you not protecting us? You know what I'm saying? He was Christian. He went to church every Sunday. So why didn't you protect him? I started questioning God. I started questioning, well, what should I be doing? Like, what am I doing wrong? And eventually, lo and behold, some random person, you know what I'm saying, showed my brother a video of the ISUBK. Then he showed me that video and said these words: if this don't make you a believer, nothing will. And guess what? That was the 3rd time I heard about Black people being the Israelites. That was the 3rd time I heard about, you know, the Bible is about Black people. It was the 3rd time. And the words that he used, it was like significant to me because now knowing, you know what I'm saying, he said, if this don't make you a believer, nothing will. And it's almost like that three, like, you know, the Lord, it's a scripture where it says, you basically tell somebody 3 times, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like you tell somebody 3 times, if they don't hear you, you know, shake off the dust of your boots. Right? And it made me think of that when he, like, now looking back on it, it makes me think of that. Because he said, this don't make you a believer, nothing will, man. This brother, I pray that he finds the truth. I pray that he finds Captain Mawquad and he comes into the truth and he'll never have to go through this again. As well as all 15 of those brothers and sisters, as well as everybody else that was at that party. And Lord allow the shooter at that party wakes up and realizes the importance of who he is and the importance of his people, and he never picks up another gun to use it against his own people ever again.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I would say don't go to Halloween parties.
Period.
You increase your chances of survival, especially now in 2023, 2024 coming up, especially now. I mean, the addition by subtraction.
Yeah.
You add more to yourself by subtracting more in what you do outside. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, especially with a situation like this, 15 people, these people got up that day, you know what I'm saying, was not expecting to be in that situation. So the point I'm saying is, like, a lot of the basic things we could start doing, like stop showing up to them big, large gatherings where, you know, think about it. It's a trap when you really think about it, right?
Right. Literally.
It's a room full of people. Now, I'm not, again, I don't want to make this seem like I'm saying, you know, because some of these attributes may fit other scenarios. For example, you may have a wedding, you know what I'm saying, or you might even like going to the club. But what you want to do is mitigate the risk. That's what you want to do. So, you know, as much as you can in those scenarios, especially those wicked holidays, man, stop going to them gatherings, man, because as you can see in the news, so many, those used to be safe places, believe it or not. Halloween parties and Christmas parties and church, these used to be safe places, so to speak. But as we've seen within the last decade, people getting shot in church, in the pew, barely got the Lord's Prayer out their mouth, and a bullet is, you know, going through their body. You know what I mean? So stay out of these holy days. I mean, holidays. That's what you stay out of. Stay away from them, man. Christmas,
Folly days.
Thanksgiving, yeah, folly days. Just stay away, man. Just go on somewhere in the house, man. Get away from it.
Yeah, Christmas, man. Them damn Christmas celebrations is coming up. Thanksgiving. God damn, you know, your own family members is plotting to take you out at the damn dinner table.
Yeah, and all that for a plate. Come on, man. Like, nah, you eat
Yeah,
all
man.
the time.
Right. Like y'all ain't got wives that's ready to cook for you every day of the year. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all need some wives, man. So like, you go ahead.
Nah, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I was gonna say too, like, you know, like what y'all brothers are bringing out is heavy, man. Because there's nothing wrong with going out and having a good time, right? You can party and hang out, right? But there's ways of going about it. Like Asalapia mentioned, you want to mitigate all the extra, you know, conflict that could come about when you go into places like this, you know what I'm saying, or celebrating days like that, right? Like Halloween has nothing to do with Black culture. You get what I'm saying? Christmas, nothing to do with Black culture. Now, within our culture, we have feast days where you can party for 7 days straight. Guess what? During that whole time of partying and listening to music and drinking and have a good time, nobody's gonna get out of line. Nobody's gonna try to start some trouble and argue with you. Nobody's gonna try to snatch your girl or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, because this is something that who we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, but we just got to do it according to the knowledge of who we are. You get what I'm saying? Doing these holidays, man, you inviting trouble in. The Lord ain't with it. So what makes you think he gonna be with you while you in it? You know what I mean? So that's it.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Crazy situation.
Here, I'm Officer Lapayard. We're gonna queue up this next video. You got the link for the that crash that happened in Indianapolis?
Indiana.
That's the post of the week. So
okay. All right.
So
you got the video? I mean, you got the news broadcast, or what you got?
I got the what we posted.
All right, go ahead. So, I was sorry. You wanna tell the people what it's about, or you want me to do it?
Shit, get down, warrior. Listen, it's a terrorist attack, man. Y'all better watch out. Go ahead.
That's it, man. Terrorist. That's the key word of the day. God damn it! It's the post of the day. It's the key word of the day. Terrorist. Matter of fact, while we on it, let me get a Bible verse, man. I don't like to go to the Bible all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because people tend to call me a damn what they call it, a conspiracy theorist. But listen, I'm a priest of the Lord. I'm gonna go to the goddamn Bible. Use my language. You know what I'm saying? So there's a scripture that says terrorists shall make him afraid. Get it real quick. It's a lot here. Pull it up real quick. This is Job chapter 18. Matter of fact, I'm pull it up. I got a Bible right here. The book of Job, chapter 18. And y'all thought this book was about white people. Y'all really did. Y'all thought it was all for
Right.
white people. Y'all thought it was all for your oppressors, the Jewish man, and all them. This Bible is about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I'm gonna just keep it 100% honest with you. You understand? It was written by black men. It was written for black men. And it was written because of the black God. Yeah, all right? Name, you know what I'm saying? The Most High. All right. So this is the book of Job, chapter 18, verse 10. No, I'm sorry, verse 11. It says, terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. Now if you read up, you know what I'm saying, it's talking about these heathens, man. It's talking about these heathens, and this is a future prophecy. This prophecy is talking about right now. These prophecies are talking about right now, and there are terrorists in the world right now. Terrorists dropped the Twin Towers. Terrorists are doing jihad all over the world. And guess what? Terrorists put blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in slavery. All right. There are terrorists all over this earth, man. You understand? And this book is this book called the Bible. It's alive. All right. It's living. It tells you exactly what's going on today, tomorrow, and yesterday. I just wanted to bring that out real quick. You got the video up?
If I could make a side note mention, did y'all see Sarah, what's her name? Sarah Silverman on the Daily Show talking about it?
Blah. Oh, she talked about this incident.
Yeah.
I heard
On
about
the
it. I didn't
Daily
watch
Show.
it.
Okay.
You said it was on what
Video,
show?
man. We at the Israelite School,
The Daily
Universal
Show.
Practical Knowledge on 32 North Keystone Avenue. Man, we just had a terrorist attack at the damn school. Man, a Palestinian, an Arab woman came and admitted that she seen all the bloodshed on TV, seen the babies dying on TV, and she had to do something about it. So she decided to attack and crash her car into the Israelite School UPK building. Let's back up. I can back up all the way. Come on, back up. All the fucking way. Back up all the way to this other house. Because we don't know if it's explosive still in the vehicle or anything. Back up more. So we're going to make sure to give it some space while he's moving that damn car around. We seeing multiple, possible enemies flying by. See, this is all that's going on in the world, man. The scripture says stability and knowledge will be the stability of thy times. Wisdom will be the stability of thy times. It will be wars and rumors of wars, but be ye not troubled. We're not troubled about none of this stuff because this is going to increase. Terrorist attacks are going to increase across the whole earth. These type of things is going to increase across the whole earth about attacks because the oppressor is oppressing the whole earth. And World War III is coming because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, our time of rulership is coming. Our time to be free. Christ said he's going to return at the peak of World War III. So how much more so should we look forward to it happening, knowing that it's biblical prophecy, knowing that it's going to happen? There's no way we can stop it.
Nigga, that shit gangster. Shout out to Cat and Kapaz, boys. Like it.
Right.
Hey, I just sent the link to the Sarah Silverman thing in the group chat. Whenever we're done with this video, you can pull that up and start at the minute mark at 3:05.
3:05.
Like Miami. Number. If you in Miami, by the way, come through, man. We at 1628 Riviera Beach, Florida.
That's why you got to get ready. You got to repent. The time is short. There's only a little bit of time left. You understand? Bring forth fruits meet for repentance, because this type of stuff is going to happen all over the earth. What do you think Donald Trump? He's about to try to go for president again. All Donald Trump supporters going to be out in the world causing havoc as hell again. World War III is coming. World War III is here. It's happening all over the world. And so what you're seeing is a result of these things happening. The lady came in. The brother was in the car, witnessed the whole thing. She pulled up. and he seen her. She just rammed into the building. Man, he came to her saying, "You need anything, needs help? We got her ID, we got her information." And she lucky we ain't, you know what I mean? But she came out. The police came. She admitted what she did. Took her away. She had her Muslim rags all on.
Man.
And this is all because what she's seeing on the news, the children dying and people being bombed over there in her homeland, and she want to do something about it. And I'm gonna tell you who should be really worried. Not the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We shouldn't be worried. Those small hats need to be worried. That's who the hell need to really be worried, because this is the type of stuff that they got coming for. A president of a synagogue in Detroit, a woman just got murdered in Detroit.
Here to the scene on this quiet, tucked away street earlier this morning with reports of a woman lying unresponsive on the ground. Police found Wool's body, which had been stabbed multiple times. They say they then followed a trail of blood from her body to her home, which is where they believe the crime occurred. Samantha Wool was the board president of the Isaac Agree Synagogue. In a Facebook post, the synagogue wrote that they are shocked and saddened to learn of her unexpected death.
So this type of stuff is happening all over Earth. You see the police and everything. And it's going to continue to ramp up. That's why we tell you to get right with the Most High now. That's why we're telling our people the time is short. Start keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments now, because when this type of stuff happens and there's mass death everywhere and the sun is dark and the moon has lost its light, you're going to start understand, like, am I with the Lord? Am I going to be safe in these days? Or am I fearful? Am I worried? And do I not know, is the Lord going to be with me? In the UPK, we know the Lord is with us, so we know we're not worried. We got to...
Yeah. Shout out Captain Kapaz, boy. And whole Indianapolis crew.
Big up.
Man.
Kaboom.
That damn terrorist try to fly through there. And
that's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild, man.
Michael Love said terrorists are patrolling the ghetto in blue uniforms. Damn, Skippy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said, Maria Stevenson said, Shalom, I'm going to share this. Most High Christ. The water says, the water for your support. Shamar Bunyamya says, Shalom, your house, Shamar, Thabashim Shai. Court and precinct officer of 1,000. Oh, me.
Hey, shout out. Big up, my nigga Love. Hey,
famous plug.
Shameless
going
plug.
on top.
Just Iron Pink said, Shalom, Most High Christ. All right, yeah. Dolphins. Hey, listen, also, if anybody want to come on live, you know what I'm saying? We got the link.
Did you post the link?
Did we?
Nah, I don't think you did.
We usually do.
Yeah, y'all can come up here and ask questions, man. Like the link is going to be posted in the chat. Only rule we have is that you got to show your face. You know, keep it cordial. You know what I mean? These is lions up here. You know what I'm saying? We are not the Christian church. So
feelings may get hurt.
Facts, man. But
so
you gonna say something up yet? I just want to chime in on the video that you just played. I was gonna say, man, like like this is what America would classify as a threat level orange, you know what I'm saying, or red, or whatever they'll claim it to be. Like, this is a actual terrorist attack, right? And how y'all or whoever edited the clip of the woman that got stabbed that was Jewish, right? This is something that they don't take light at, right? When Jewish people are harmed, you know what I'm saying, through terror, right, that raises a red flag all across America. You know what I'm saying? They make sure they get everybody involved, from the National Guard, from the FBI, from whatever, force, whatever police force they have out there, and making sure that they get the full out protection, make sure they render every form of justice onto the person that committed the terrorist act, right? Like, so what's going on and what you're witnessing right now is exactly that. Like, she imposed a great, you know what I mean, a red flag, alarm of terror onto the Black community. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is something that is like of a high magnitude that people should be aware of. Why you trying to be out there and thinking that you should be pro-Palestine or pro-Israel, right? As if a Palestinian can relate to your black struggle. They don't know what you go through, right? They don't understand what you go through. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they have a government, they have a military that can back them. You know what I mean? But when we get attacked, you know, this is it. This is all we got. You know what I'm saying? We can hope for the best. You know what I mean? So the ICPK is the only way you're gonna find protection, man. That's the only way.
This is Carl.
Facts. That's the only place that you're gonna, like you said, that's the only place you're gonna find the protection, man. They don't give a damn about y'all. It's always and then it's always, you know, our people do get involved in wars and things that they should not get involved in. We feel like we gotta take a side. No matter if it's every 4 years in November or whenever they do the elections, we feel like we got to take a side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One of the most compelling things always to me is when I see Negroes talking about Democrat and Republican. I know and understand about politics, but I also understand what reality is, and I understand what needs to be said to get the money transferred over here, to get these people to be mad at them so the money can transfer over here. I get that about politics, but when it comes down to the real suffering of black people, Hispanic people, Native people, Democrat or Republican, it doesn't even come on the playing field. So when you start talking about, you know, terrorist attacks that happen in the black community, they try to find a way to de-escalate it and make sure that it's not a bigger thing. But listen, that whole area, if it's not right now, should be shut down. They should be news coverage. That lady should still be getting surrounded right now. You know, if that, she should be in a standoff somewhere, or at least, you know what I'm saying, something should happen, because let me tell you, if that was a black man acting pain because of what happening to his people on TV, and that happened, he would not be here today.
Nigga.
So I just want to point that shit.
They would have lynched him the same day.
Yeah, they would listen. This would have been a black man saying, "Look what they doing to my people on TV." I hope y'all reading between these lines. Look at what they doing to my people on TV. Let me go and act out because I don't know what else to do. How was she ever even able to walk away from that? Committing a terrorist attack when brothers is getting choked out on the street by police for selling cigarettes. How you able to walk away from that? Like, what diplomatically can we say to you after you just committed a terrorist attack and you could just walk away? Like, what can we talk about?
Right.
But as you can see what happened, you know what I'm saying? Listen, two people could be blowing each other up, killing each other, doing everything, and somebody, a bystander, can see that and act, and it's fine. But black people, if you react, if you talk about what's going on with your people, your page get took down. If you say something, you get reported. If you go out on the street and commit a terrorist attack, you're going to be shot down. You getting shot down for way less than that. So that just show you where the society as a whole looks at black people when other people are suffering.
Yeah. And if I may too, where's Amara Stoudemire at now? You know what I mean?
Nigga.
Like, cats like
Thank
him.
you. You read my mind. I was about to say it.
My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, shoot, you got it. There's a reason why you outrank me, sir.
Nah, man. Listen, it's crazy. It's mind-boggling. But you got to work. You got it.
Nah, you absolutely right. Like, where are all the black activists? This is a terrorist attack on black people. I'm sure. Now, Lapaya, back to you, like, kind of back to your point, right? If this was a synagogue, or if this was even just a Jewish household, Amari Stoudemire would have been there.
You're right.
All your religious leaders would have been there. What's that cat name? The boxer.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather would have been there.
Nigga said what? He said Jets over there. Salakia, my bad.
Yeah. Those cats would have been there. But this is your own people. This is black people. This is Negroes, man.
Yeah.
This is your people, and you nowhere to be found. And not that we need you. We could care less. We don't need you. I'm saying you mean nothing. You're nothing but a detriment to black people anyway. You worse than the goddamn terrorist. You destroying black people. Your damn self. So like,
I think it speaks. My bad. I don't mean to. You know, I know Lapia want to chime in too, but I also want to add as well, because what you bringing out is heavy, man. Because it speaks to the volume of how people view black people.
Yeah.
Like, or how the world view black people. You get what I'm saying? Like videos, you know, I don't know if you ever seen them prank videos where the dude is walking blind, one is white, one is black.
Yes.
And then he try to hold the people's hand, and the white guy gets all the type of
get
love
help
and support. But when the black guy try to hold the people's hand so he can get assistance in walking, they push him away. You know what I mean? Just because of the color of their skin. Like, we are taught in this world and programmed to believe that our skin color make us less valuable. You get what I'm saying? To the point to where we're not even supposed to have the Magunda. Like, a nigga being chosen, I gotta drive my car through his building. You know what I'm saying? Like, what right do you have to that? Like, even the Sarah Silverman video, she makes fun of the fact that, you know, we call ourselves Jews and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because they make it seem, you know, for being black, that there's no way you can be chosen. When something bad happens to you, just suck it up. And we're gonna investigate her, and that's that. You know what I mean? So, you know, go ahead, Lafayette.
No, I'm reiterating the same points.
So, like,
I mean, it's the same thing.
If I could, real quick, my bad, but I want to address Blunt. You says Blunt said, you know, it sounds like somebody that gets high. If that's the case, why do you need support from black people? Here's the thing.
What does it even mean? What is
I don't even know.
Is that directed towards us?
I think Blunt. I'm gonna just call you Joint because that's what it sounds like to me. We Blunt. I think they're referring to what I said about we don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as Floyd Mayweather and them, and my statements on we don't need them, I think that's what they're talking about. But they might be high and out of their mind because their name is Blunt. But here's the thing, Blunt. We don't need support from black people. What we need is for black people to realize that they're wrong. Yeah, I don't care if you. Me personally, I guess I could speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak for these brothers up on this panel with me. I don't care about your support. I don't care about black people's support. What I do care about is black people seeing that there's an agenda at play, and what you think is the right is right is absolutely wrong. It's absolutely wrong, and the ISUPK is everything that's right. Why? Because we followed the one man who did everything right, which is Yahushua, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's who that man right there in the background. Yeah, him, a black man, a nigga, the water. We follow him. He was perfect, and he commanded us to be perfect. And all we have been doing since 1969 is living perfectly and watching the world crumble around us. That's what we've been doing. You think I'm worried about what's going on in Israel or Palestine? I'm not worried about what's going on in Israel and Palestine. I'm worried about what's going on right here in Niggerville, in Spickville. I know I'm gonna be a flag. So like,
listen, if I could give a quick disclaimer, us having this around our neck does not make us pro-Israeli. So I don't know what if that question is based off of whether or not we. I don't know. Like, we're not Jewish up here. We are black. So my bad, I
because I was still kind of confused about it. Like, if that's the case, why do you need support from black people? Like,
the nigga, we black. What the fuck?
Like, but you know what I mean? Like, and then on top of that, like, I don't know what race this person is, but black people, how can I say it? The support
Blunt, is that yes bingo that you get high? Just let me know. Yes bingo, you get high, right?
The point of black people supporting is not necessarily the support just monetarily. See, in order for when they always talk about black people coming together, I hope people realize that black people coming together mean we got to come together on all things. The problem with us now is that we so divided on stupid stuff like Israel, Palestine, Democrat, Republican. You know, we got caught up in something that has nothing to do with us. So the support means us coming together on one accord, having the same mind, directing our mindset, directing our energy towards the same goal. right?
Facts.
So the support ain't just about saying, hey, give us money. The support is like saying, hey, here, come change your ways, and if this is what you looking for, you going the same way we going. Listen, so we support us while we support you. You know what I'm saying? Let's support each other as we move forward. That's really the bigger thing. I don't know if that question was supposed to be an insult or something like that, but that's what it is.
I didn't take it as an insult. I just take it as someone who doesn't understand what's going on. That's what I took it as. I took it as somebody who doesn't understand what's going on because they're probably high.
Yeah.
What Mushamar said, he said,
out of their mind. Yeah.
His name is Blunt, as in joint, as in junkie. Listen, Lord be with him. I seen somebody else put another comment in the in the barracks. If I should say,
somebody yelling out from the barracks. What they say?
I think it was from Casa La.
Okay.
I didn't really get to see it. What did I say?
It says, Salaki, if I may, our people are stubborn and stiff-necked people. Oh man, this man done put the spectacles on. He getting up there with Lafayette.
Listen.
Let me stop.
See, I wasn't there, my nigga.
Oh man,
I thought it was stylish. I thought it was style.
I told you this is gonna be a running joke, man. I told you it was gonna be a running joke. All right,
yeah, but go ahead. That's my fault. Yeah. I was going. Listen, I'll be in front of a computer all day, man. That should be fucking with my eyes, man. It's like,
hey, listen, me too. I do the same thing.
Me too, bro. I do the same thing. I'm a graphic designer. That's my job is to be in front of a computer. But I'm wearing glasses though, so I guess you got a point.
Yeah.
But what did it say? Salaki for May.
Yes, Salaki, if I may, our people are stubborn and stiff-necked people, and they need to wake up instead of being against one another.
Right.
Listen, listen, niggas ain't gonna come together all the way. Can I say this, please? It's some people that have to be the leaders. We got to go first, so we have to try to gather them. But you know what? To be honest with you, these niggas not gonna get together until them ships come to the sky, and that ain't no that's Bible. That ain't no conspiracy theory, but niggas ain't gonna come together until they see them ships in the sky. Once they have a reason to stop killing each other, when you see them ships in the sky, that's when it's gonna turn. That's when it's gonna turn. That's when it's gonna turn.
You know what?
Because they're gonna be scared to death. You know what I'm saying? Like everything they're gonna be scared. They ain't gonna want it. It ain't gonna make no reason to shoot the nigga next to me because it's a nigga coming out of the sky. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? So
is that a nigga in the sky?
I ain't never seen that before.
Can you lend a nigga? Listen, what Lafayette said is so heavy, man, because just seeing that is gonna add value to a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Witnessing only black people being saved, only a nigga being saved, only a nigga being going to the sky. Listen, that's the only way you're gonna be like, all right, man, I gotta get with the movement. I gotta get down with the get down, man. Because till then, you think a Palestinian is more important than a nigga. You think a Israeli is more important than a nigga when the Lord ain't coming to save none of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this is the casual. If I don't mean to keep rambling, but this is the casualty of war. Right. The Palestinian babies that's being blown up in the Gaza Strip right now is a casualty of war. Right. Palestine initiated this war by Hamas invading that festival. You get what I'm saying? And here is the Israeli government retaliation. You get what I'm saying? Well, here's the thing, black people. You have done nothing to provoke the circumstance and the condition that you in against the oppressor.
Right.
Damn saying you have done nothing. Like there's no reason why you should think you should be allies with some damn Palestinian when they ain't never been through what you've been through. You get what I'm saying? Their babies are going to die. Our babies don't have to die. We can serve God and float in the sky, like Lafayette said. You know what I mean? Let's do that.
Yep. That's a bar. Get high and float in the sky. And listen, here's the thing too. Here's the thing too, man. Like this is what I want people to wrap around their minds. This is what I want. And y'all clip this. Go ahead, get the marker ready. Get the marker ready, Lafayette. Clip this. You understand? What black people have to realize, right, is that everybody across the entire world probably the entire galaxy is praying to God that this war doesn't happen. They're praying to God that these things don't happen. Periodically throughout time. That's what people pray for. They pray for peace and they pray for, for God to make everything right and, everything be love and rainbows and kisses and butterflies and, everything just to go well. Meanwhile, the ISUBK is praying for war and there's war going on outside. Sounds like the Most High is listening to our prayers. Why isn't he listening to yours? Why is God not listening to the Christians' prayers? The Christians are praying for
peace.
world peace.
Pray for peace.
They praying for peace. They praying that their enemies become their friends. Now the world is at odds. Everybody's enemies. And that's exactly what we pray for in ISUBK because it's what's in the Bible.
Facts.
So why is God answering the hate group's prayers? Why is God answering the prayers of a hate group and not the prayers of the Christian church?
Can I pose a question?
Absolutely.
And I already know what y'all gonna say, but I would love to see somebody in the barracks answer this. What could possibly be done in order to create peace in the Middle East? What is the solution? Can anybody tell me? Because everybody is running around talking about free Palestine, or everybody's running around and saying allow the Israeli people to have their own state. What needs to be done? Can anybody give me the solution that needs to be done in order to bring about peace in the Middle East?
I'll tell you if you want mine.
I already know you gonna say.
I want to man. I
want to see somebody in the barracks say something. Maybe we need to fund them more. Maybe we need to send more military troops. I don't know. Tell me, somebody say something.
Apocalyptic minister said, we don't support Jewish Israelis nor Palestinians. Only the true Israelites who were scattered.
That's what's up.
So Sharia Ross said the number of people that doesn't understand that doesn't understand that this is the end of this world and doesn't get worse. What? Hold on. Let me read this again. She said the number of people that doesn't understand that this is the end of the world and it doesn't get worse makes me shake my head. Yeah. She also said they can leave and go back to their country.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
That is a great answer, actually. Because they should go back to Germany. And like I always say, you can't spell Ashkenazi without Nazi. So like it. Olivia said, Olivia Arnold said, take care of your own kind. Oh, that's what they're trying to do, Olivia. They're trying to take care of their own kind. They want that land that Gaza got, that Gaza is occupying. It's right near the beach. You know what I'm saying? They got all the beachfront property. They did the same thing out here in Palm Beach. We had the beachfront property. We was on the island, right? We was out there on the sticks. Black people were out there they call it the sticks, right? It was out on an island outside of Florida, West Palm Beach. And our oppressors saw need of that land. And what did they do? They moved they invited all the black people into a party that was inside the state, off the island, but inside the state of Florida. And they said, we got fried chicken and watermelon. You know what I'm saying? We throwing a party, it's gonna be free fried chicken and watermelon. And while black people were getting down, like we do, they were over there burning our cottages down on the island, burning down our homes, and use the fire department to block off the bridge that connects the island to the city. If they want property, they will blow you up to get it.
Facts.
They will drop bombs to get it. What did they do in Tulsa, Oklahoma? What did they do in Rosewood? What did they do throughout all of history? And we just seem to forgive and forget. If they want the land, they're going to go and get it. And that's what you see happening right now, man. They want that land. Like this, that's what it's about. It's about the oil, the land, the money, the resources. That Earl. You know what I'm saying? And they got it over there. So there's no stopping them. They will blow up everybody that they need to blow up, including babies. It will blow up babies, man. They don't care. They blew up our babies. But where was a Palestinian to say, hey, man, you can't blow up babies? You telling me I gotta go over there and tell the Israelis not to blow up Palestinian babies? That's none of my business. Just like it was none of their business when it was happening to us. So like, yeah.
I think we got an answer. I think somebody gave the right answer.
Kasala said, them get destroyed.
Which is a good answer. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Ahava Ahab.
I think this is the right one.
Our people need to place there. Oh, so like our people need to be placed there and set up my answer. It's like it. Our people need to be placed there and set up.
I think that's a great answer. I don't know. I think that's the most obvious or probable cause in order to bring about peace in the Middle East.
That's it.
If you get the most peaceful people that ever existed on this earth, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and bring them over to the Middle East, guess what? We'll know how to promote peace over there. We know how to conduct peace over there. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, these people need to give up the Gaza Strip. They need to give up the Jewish state and give it to the rightful owners that belong on that land. You know what I'm saying? And we are the most peaceful people on this earth, right? The Bible says the meek shall inherit the earth. You know what I mean? That's talking about us. What we've been through, we ain't deserve that. You know what I mean? What these Mexicans is going through, what these Puerto Ricans going through, Haitians, Guatemalans, Honduras, what they going through, they ain't deserve that. And look how we retaliate. We ain't stormed no Capitol. We ain't paragliding and their damn rock concerts. You get what I'm saying? Because that land belongs to us, man. We are God's chosen people. People who deserve to be on that land. Well, everybody else, man, they only know war. So that's all that's gonna be there is war. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think that's a great answer, right?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like that's skipping a step. The first step for peace over there is going to be war. This has to happen. The only way you're gonna have peace is if you have war. So the peace is gonna come after this war happened. But we just saying, listen, the war is here. Everybody needs to see what's happening. The Bible is saying this has to happen. So you know what I'm saying, Black, Hispanic, Native man, you know what I'm saying, that peace will happen. But this war gotta happen. You know what I mean? It gotta happen. And Black people, because we don't know, you need other Black people to tell you. Stop having them tears for them people, man. They don't deserve your tears. They don't deserve any of that. You know what I mean? They don't deserve you going out on a limb and, you know, this, what do they say? Mayweather sent a jet of supplies over there.
Yeah, the whole jet.
Ain't that nigga from Flint? Did you send a jet of water to Flint?
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know. Somebody fact check that
there
on me.
But
did you send that over there? Nah, them the niggas you grew up with. Them the niggas that was in the neighborhood with you.
He didn't donate a water bottle.
Right, and he might have been to Israel, Palestine. He may have been to both of those places. But at the end of the day, if you dropped Floyd Mayweather over there in them lands without his money and not his security, he'll know how they really feel about him. Right now, he's living on a sense of I have prestige, so and I have security. You know what I mean? But man, come on, man, it's war. They need the war. Gotta happen. It got to be cleaned up, man. It got to be cleaned up. You know, like when you have a dirty space, you come with a broom. You got to create more chaos to get it clean. So the Most High just wiping that shit up. That's what he doing.
If I could, man, to back up Ahava, to back up his answer. You know what I'm saying? This is a quote from the Egyptian president. Now, this ain't our people. You know what I'm saying? But he makes a good point. He says, it says, when he was asked about peace in the Middle East, the late president of Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser, stated, the Jews will never be able to have peace. This is again, will never be able to live here in peace because they left here black but came back white.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, that was the president of Egypt.
Good night.
Yeah, he would know, right?
I mean, shit.
Yeah. I mean, basically, they all left and had cosmetic surgery. They all came back white.
They had Villalago.
Villalago. They got the Michael Jackson disease.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Listen, I say let it all go. You know what I mean? Like I'm just here. I'm just here letting it happen, man. I don't have no control over this. Listen, when the war in Palestine popped off, I was somewhere at work thinking about how I'm gonna get out of my hell. And when that happened, I didn't push no button. I didn't push no button. I didn't tell them to go in there, so I can't have no feelings towards that. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, when we over here crying over little Tyrone and little Chris who got shot, guess what they doing? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely
they're
nothing.
not praying.
So
they're not praying for us.
They show link. They show link. I ain't seen one Israeli person with a remember anybody post. I don't they don't do that. They don't do that for us. But the moment somebody drop a bomb on somebody, you know, so all these black people start changing their Facebook profiles to free Palestine, help Israel. Like, what side of y'all niggas on?
Facts. Like, listen, that shit felt like Christmas for real, though. It like how you know how Christmas in the world is when you wake up and hope those presents is under the bed. I mean, under the tree or whatnot. You know what I mean? It felt like that when I woke up in the morning. Like
that's a real hood. That's a real hood Christmas right there. When you get your presents under the bed. Like you didn't have a tree. Nigga woke up and look under the bed. Like Santa came in the room, put him under the bed.
Nigga, I see my phone, nigga. I'm seeing Israel at war with Palestine. I was like, oh man, do we gotta go to camp? We might have to. You know, we might have to just stand down and just get a drink and just, you know what I'm saying, and just vibe out, man. Because listen, that shit was a beautiful thing to see. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There will never be peace in the Middle East. Never.
Never.
As long as a white man is on that land, there will always be war. Always.
Exactly.
And it's prophetic. It's biblical. It's biblical. It's not like I ain't do like you said. It ain't nothing I did. I ain't push a button. Listen, I don't run political ploys, right? I don't set up governments and set up policies and pass bills. Black people don't do that. You know, there's not even a seat on the United Nations for black people. There's an African. There's a seat for the Africans, the Ghanaians, and the Nigerians, and all of them. Ain't no seat over there for black people, for Negroes. You ain't never seen a nameplate in the UN that said Negroes.
Nigga.
You ain't never seen that. You know what I'm saying? There's no representation for us on the UN. And you know, not to say that we need it. There's nobody representing us. There's no army to fight for us. So when things happen to us, they just happen. And it's nothing. And that goes back to the whole that terrorist attack. Like the report, like it was heavy when Jeremy Hyman brought it up last night. In the report, the damn Jewish dude, he was like, okay, yeah, this happened this time, but next time it could be us. You know what I'm saying? Like this means not. This was like it was like they looked at it like a
crash dummy.
Like a crash dummy.
Oh man.
Like oh, thankfully nobody important got hurt. Thankfully no important buildings got smashed. But next time it could be somebody important. You did like they don't care about you. And of course, why would they care about you? You don't have nobody to fight for you. You don't have nobody backing you, sending you jets of resources. You don't have nobody building schools in your neighborhoods. You don't have these things, but everybody else does. And I always recall that Chinese man that got on that plane and was disrespected on that plane, and his people fought to get him $1 million settlement, multi-million-dollar settlement, something like that. He got millions of dollars off of being on the plane and being disrespected, being kicked off of a plane. You think that could happen? That'll never happen for black people. We get kicked off the plane for fun. We get before we can even get on the plane, we being profiled. You understand? And then I also want to. Did you get that? Because if you could, before the Sarah Silverman stuff, and I don't want to go on this too long. We had an hour and 10 minutes, and we about to cut the live for Cross the Line. So if anybody is watching from Cross the Line, the feed is going to end soon. If you like the conversation and where it's going, we got more to talk about. We still got about an hour worth of content left for y'all. But if you like where this conversation going, you might want to go over to War as Usual. The link is in the chat. It's in the barracks. You understand? YouTube.com/@WarAsUsual, no spaces. You might want to click over to that link and watch the rest of the show from there, because we will be cutting this feed very soon. But I sent you a link to Officer Shiratazad's video that he did. He did an interview with some Israeli dude, and he asked him, should Israel forgive Hamas? And it's an excellent question. And it ties into how black people are told to move in America. There's a difference between how we are told to move, what we told to do, and what everybody else in the entire earth is told to do about this situation.
Is it on YouTube?
I sent it to you in the chat, in the group chat.
Okay. If it's on TikTok, I can't bring it up. That's why.
If it's on TikTok, you can't bring it up. So I can send it to you.
I remember last time I tried to bring it up on TikTok, it wouldn't give us no sound.
I could just send you the actual video. Can I do that?
If you can.
Yeah, I can just send you the actual video.
Yo, black people, Hispanic people, Native people. Don't y'all just feel like something off? I mean, be honest. You mean to tell me that y'all seeing all these wars and these rumors of wars, and y'all ain't feeling like something is a little weird right now? Come on, man. Come on, man. Something's changing. Like, something's changing. You could feel it. You could feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like all these people is popping up. You know what I'm saying? The general is breaking down the prophecies. All these things are happening. And you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that you're not seeing this and ignoring these things. You know what I mean? Like this is we right here. We right here at it. You know what I mean?
If I could one of y'all break down the Magun Dawada, or what people call the Star of David? Can y'all break that down for us? What is this a Jewish symbol? What is that? What can I help the people out?
No, but yeah, you got it.
Is that for the barracks?
You want it?
Yeah, I'm talking to y'all, both of y'all, priests and prophets. Go ahead, break it down.
Well, just so y'all understand, most people, when they refer to the Magun Dawada, they refer to it as a star of David, right? But to keep it brief, we all know that a star, number one, is a ball of gas. You can look that up in the dictionary. It's a ball of gas. So that little thing that they have you draw in school, no, that's what they call a star. A real star don't even look like that. You understand what I'm saying? The real Magun Dawada, or the shield of David, is King David's signet. Any king, when you look at, like, if you watch any movies, right? This is also documented history. Any king that will send a letter, or when he has his rulership, will have a signet. The Magun Dawada is literally David's name in the ancient Hebrew. So when for you people that watch Game of Thrones, you know, like when they send a crow, right, or whatever they send, and they got it wrapped up and it's sealed with the wax, it's a signet on that, right, of wherever it came from, what king that came from. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that's the seal of approval. When you look at the shield, when you look at the Magun Dawada, you're looking at the seal or shield of King David.
Mm-hmm. There you have it.
Congratulations.
People. You know what I mean? Stop. Don't drive another car into our school. You got it.
Cut it out. Cut it out. We are not affiliated with those Jewish people. Right. We're not affiliated with them. Cut it out.
On top of that,
this is the most blackest, Hispanicest, Native Indian symbol you will ever find on the earth. You know what I mean? It has no right to be in the so-called white man's hand. because this is a symbol of blackness.
And look, if I could, on top of that, you don't go into a black neighborhood to find Jewish people.
For real.
Like you want to number one marker. If it's black neighborhood, she went to the hood. She went to the hood to find Jewish people. What? That's like an oxymoron.
Hey, yo, I gotta hit you with something though. A definition that I found years ago, right? And I don't know if they changed it since then. Because let me tell y'all this: when we find out new information, how many of y'all check to see the I want to say, is it resubscription they call it, but they make adjustments to the dictionary and they make adjustments to what things mean. I hope y'all know this. It ain't like they using the same damn words from 100 years ago and they changing it, always upgrading definitions. So check this out. Black people generally in bad communities, we call that living where? In the ghetto, right?
Right.
But a definition that I found, when you look up the word ghetto, and somebody could probably find this in the barracks, if they still have it, the word ghetto, it says a place where Jews dwell.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. What dictionary is that?
What?
That's real telling.
The place where Jews dwell. That's what the definition of ghetto was when I looked it up. Now again, I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna try to pull it right now.
What dictionary is that?
I mean, at the time, I don't know, but I'm about to pull it up. It might not be Webster. It might not be Webster's.
Well, here's the thing.
That was the disclaimer that I gave because, again, in early research, when I look up the word ghetto, it said where Jews dwell. Kind of funny. Go
ahead. Because if I could, like all right, so the first time I ever heard the word ghetto being used, not referring to black people, was like I think I was in middle school, and they played us a video of the Holocaust, and they said that that they moved those Jewish people into these neighborhoods, and they called it the ghetto. And so I know what you're talking about. I know that definition. I definitely know that definition. But it's just heavy that like you gonna break it down. You gonna break it down. Go ahead, you got it.
No, I just wanted to show that look at this. Ghetto, the number one definition. I don't know if anybody knew this. A poor urban area occupied primarily by a minority group or group.
Damn.
That's a ghetto. That's number one.
That's a ghetto.
But look at this next one though. This was gonna blow your mind, right? Number two, the Jewish quarter in a city. So think about when you have, like for me, I'm from Detroit, right? Think about if you have Michigan. The ghetto would be Detroit because that's the Jewish quarter where most of the blacks, Hispanics, and natives live. But in our mind, when we think ghetto, we think just, the hood. That's ghetto is the hood. But really, it's kind of telling right here. It's the Jewish quarters. It's where we are. You know what I'm saying? Where the Jews supposed to dwell. Just thought I'd bring that up.
That's spiritual. I think that's spiritual as hell because I don't know what it was. Like, first of all, these people want to be us so bad. Like, they want to be us so bad to the point where they want to steal the term ghetto. Because we've been in the ghetto before the Holocaust. Am I right or wrong? Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Black people was in the ghetto before the Holocaust ever happened.
Where Jews dwell. And the ghetto wasn't always bad.
And the ghetto wasn't always
bad.
wasn't
always bad. You know what the ghetto was? The ghetto was when we was in Israel, we had a ghetto called Jerusalem. That was the ghetto. The city of peace. Everybody, let me tell y'all this right now. Everybody will want to live in the ghetto outside of the crap that's going on, outside of us killing each other and those things that we happen now because we're traumatized people right now and we under a curse right now. Besides that, everybody want to live in the ghetto. Why you think all the other people, all the other nations want to do everything we do? Where do you think all these things are derived from? The ghetto. everybody would
And
love to
then the
live in
good
the ghetto if
thing,
they wasn't afraid of it. If they wasn't
and
afraid of the ghetto, everybody would love that. Think about that. Think about how when black people are getting along, when we get along, we the best people on the planet.
Right.
Everybody want to be that. Where you think it comes from? The ghetto. You know what I mean? We think ghetto and it's negative now, but the ghetto, nah, man, it ain't always negative. It ain't always been that way.
Right.
Can any good thing come out of Nazareth?
The
That was the ghetto.
That was the
That was the
ghetto.
ghetto.
The ghetto.
Yeah.
So like it. Let me know if y'all can hear this, because I don't know if it's gonna give me the same issues that y'all had. But this answer is very important. Like, y'all gotta listen to what he's saying. He pointing out all his. I'm gonna play it, but just in case you can't hear, I'm gonna want to give a brief synopsis of it. Like, this dude, this Israeli dude who he's asking this question to, he points out all the atrocities that happened to his people, right? Within a month, within the last month, he points out all the atrocities that happened to the Israeli people, right? But then he goes on to dismiss the atrocities that happened to black people by our oppressor, right? He acknowledges the oppression that happens from his oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Which we that's up for debate if they be an oppressor or not. But he goes on to talk about the oppression that he's facing from his oppressor, but dismisses all the oppression that happened over 500 years to black people. Just straight dismisses it. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear it. Tell me if you can hear it. Hold on.
Should Israel forgive
Can y'all
Hamas?
hear it?
Yeah, we heard.
Yes, Never.
Whoever is gonna be nice to someone who's cruel is gonna be cruel to nice people. And the Hamas is crueler and worse than ISIS. Okay, they murdered babies, they beheaded babies, they burned them alive, they raped women one after each other, just in the name of Allah. No bullshit. We'll never forgive them.
So you believe in eye for an eye, right? Tooth for a tooth?
Eye for an eye, no problem. Yeah.
So
he said no problem. Yeah.
He said no problem.
Yeah,
Eye
okay.
for an eye, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm with that.
all for it. You know what I'm saying? And he acknowledged all the stuff that his people have gone through. Oh, within a month, just 1 month. He acknowledged that all things that happened to his people were terrible, and we will we won't forgive them for a certain amount of time. Not, give it a few years and we'll get over it. He said we'll never forgive them. And then the brother asked him, so you believe in eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth? Yeah, I'm with that. No problem. Okay.
Okay, so do you think that black people should forgive white people for slavery?
That nigga hung up.
listen. That was not slowed down for dramatic effect. It wasn't paused. It wasn't, that was real time. It wasn't edited. Yeah. He literally had to think about his next answer. Because when you're using common sense, the common sense answer is, nah, you shouldn't forgive anybody that oppress you. You shouldn't. Oppression is oppression everywhere, no matter who does it. And if you can understand oppression on your people, then you should have the common sense to have to understand the same logic when it comes to the oppression of other people. Well, let's listen to his answer.
Asking me right now. I know that there's people.
Can I run it back a little bit?
Yeah. There is a difference between what you're asking me right now. I know that there's black people that are getting shot just because their own color. Okay, but still, it doesn't mean anything.
Pause.
Different.
He said it doesn't mean anything. I just want everybody to marinate on that real quick. He said it doesn't mean. I don't care what words he was trying to say. That's what came out. He said it doesn't mean anything. I know black people get shot because of their skin color, and not to mention everything that he named. We've suffered it for 500 years. Our women being ravished, our children being fed to alligators right here in Florida. You understand? On top of atrocity on top of atrocity on top of atrocity for 500 years, and not just black people, Hispanic people too. The Mexican babies were put in cages, separated from their mothers and fathers, and put in cages. You understand? Thousands of them went
Wow.
missing. How the hell do you lose 1,000 children? How do you
And he said
lose
that
a
mean
thousand
nothing.
children? And he said that means it doesn't mean anything.
Mm.
And this is what he's been going through. Only been happening for a month.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
nah,
he's Jewish, ain't he?
this is
That's
the
a
Jewish
Jewish cat,
man.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild.
And people just will pass this off as, but now Amari Stoudemire wants us to support Israel. Wants us to support the Israelis and help them defend themselves against the Palestinians.
Remember when Kanye West Kyrie Irving shared that video of Hebrews to Negroes?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they crucified him for it.
Yes.
Damn near kick him off the team, suspended him, did all type of stuff to him. Like, these people are hypocrites.
Yeah.
Hypocrites. You understand what I'm saying? When they get their feelings hurt, right? It only matters when it comes to them. But when we get hurt, we get our feelings hurt, we go through our pain and our trauma and our struggle, you know, it is what it is.
And it's weird how they do it too, because they don't. It ain't even like a human get your feelings hurt. Like with the Jewish people, it's like whatever they deem as their feelings being hurt. It's like people don't even be saying, like, the nigga shared a post and these niggas' feelings was hurt because he shared a post that didn't do any. That didn't say, that was just illuminating the fact that black people date back and go back to being Jewish as well. Not even taking an affirmative stance on it, to be honest with you, when you really look at it. But they was like, oh no,
like it.
They just get to select what it is that they, deem that, oh, my feelings is hurt by this. Like, that's crazy.
I don't know what link y'all talking about, but I'm putting the StreamYard link in there. If that's what y'all
I think they're talking about the war as usual YouTube when you end the cross the line joint.
Okay. It's YouTube. I'm gonna put it in the chat, but it's youtube.com/ like the @ war as usual, no spaces.
Nah, that's true, Lapia. Like, they didn't even listen. They move the goalposts each and every time, right? They pick and choose and decide. I feel like they want to get their feelings hurt. Like, I feel like getting my feelings hurt today. Let's say that is anti-Semitic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and they only get their feelings hurt by rich people.
Yeah.
Y'all think I didn't see that, did y'all? Y'all think I didn't see that? Y'all think I didn't see the fact that y'all went after Kyrie Irving because you knew he had some money he was gonna give to y'all little funds? But see, people like us, we say that, and y'all could call YouTube and get them to shut our stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got that programmed into the algorithm. Y'all ain't even got to call no more for that one. But y'all, when there's somebody that got some money or some influence, that's the ones that hurt y'all feelings, and y'all use that to gain. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. We see that.
Maybe they should have forgave him. They should have forgave him.
Also, the sister Olivia Arnold asked a while ago about the Cash App. Listen, we are on Cross the Line Radio, but we do not own. We do not accept funds on behalf of Cross the Line Radio. You understand? This show is called War as Usual, right? Now, if you would like to donate to the War as Usual, then you can send that to UPKFLware 561. If you would like to donate to the War as Usual podcast, but as for Cross the Line, the line, we do not accept donations on their behalf. I just want to make that clear. We do not accept donations on the behalf of Cross the Line Radio. They're only being polite enough and brotherly enough to allow us to use their platform. All right, so if you want to donate to the Cross the Line Radio, you want to tune in on Thursday night, and then you can ask them for their Cash App, because I'm not sure what it is. But if you would like to donate to the War as Usual, you can send it to UPKFLware 561 on Cash App. All right,
yes,
I'll put it in the chat.
Send them ducats. Cause Floyd Mayweather ain't.
Hell no. All right, what's up? What we got next, man? What's on the agenda? We gonna play that Sarah Silverman joint?
And in the words of General Johanna, F you, Amari Stoudemire.
Come. I'm heavy on that. What's going on up here? What we got going?
From the bottom of my heart. F you.
Yeah, with all my heart, mind, and soul. F you. Because listen, he said F black people if you don't support Israel. Why the hell would you listen, man? You're a brother. You're a black man your damn self. How you gonna say F black people after all the fighting we did? After all the protesting we did, after all the civil rights movements, and listen, our civil rights movement paved the way for other people to get more rights than we got.
That nigga Jewish, bro. He ain't even. He's not black. He's Jewish.
Yeah, he's a devil.
Yeah, that nigga is Jewish.
Yeah, damn devil.
Jewish.
His brother, listen. My bad. If I could, real quick. Listen, big up to Captain Katazai. I mean, it's like big up to Captain Tazaria and Captain Katazai, Cross the Line Radio. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers interviewed his brother, his biological brother, and even his brother knew he was a bitch. So like, his brother said he was a bitch. He ain't said it in those words, but that's the sentiment he gave. Like, he doesn't care about his people. He will take a deal and say F his people, and that's evident because that's what he did. So like,
yeah, and nigga, what's
Amari Stoudemire?
What that nigga from Dave Chappelle? I forgot the Bigsby, something like that. Who thought he was in the KKK?
Bigsby.
Oh man, yeah. Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby. There you go. Nigga thought he was in the KKK.
Boy, that boy Clayton Bigsby reincarnated.
Nigga think he Jewish. That's crazy.
Jewish power.
Yeah, I don't understand that, dog.
Come on, man. Let's get Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman is a Jewish woman.
Yep.
And that's all you need to know. Go ahead.
Because as you know, ever since war broke out in the Middle East, hate crimes have been on the rise here in America. Luckily, some of the people committing these hate crimes are not the brightest candles in the menorah.
Pause.
A woman faces charges
Pause.
after confessing to a crash targeting the
Please
Indianapolis.
Brother, I already know where this is going. I ain't even seen
you gotta let this rock, Aitazar. You gotta let this rock.
I don't know if I can. All right, go ahead.
Minneapolis Jewish community, IMPD, arrested Ruba Al-Magatha late Friday night. Police say she drove into a building and told officers she thought it was an Israel school and that she did it on purpose.
In fact, the building belongs to the Black Hebrew Israelites, which is designated by the Anti-Defamation League as an anti-Semitic hate group that believes Jews are satanic.
Wow.
She meant to crash into a building full of Jews, but ended up crashing into a building full of people who hate Jews. Like, what a meet cute. Coming soon, the enemy of my enemy is my lover. For real, though, hate crimes are bad enough, but what makes this even worse is that she's perpetuating the stereotype that women are bad drivers. This woman's troubles are just beginning. Wait until she meets her public defender, Joel Rabinowitz. Is he Jewy looking? And finally, let's move on to Washington, D.C., where the new Speaker of the House just keeps...
She don't make mention of the children that was in there. There was actually children in there. It's all fun and games, I guess.
Wow. And you know what? That crowd laughed. Don't let that slip past. The crowd laughed. The crowd absolutely
and that shit wasn't even funny.
It wasn't funny at all. I didn't find nothing funny about it.
Yeah.
Listen, and the fact of the matter is, don't we have a freedom of religion, let alone a freedom of speech? If I feel like I want to be a Jew and say that the other people who are claiming to be Jew are not really Jews, don't I have a right to do that? I got to get a car in the side of my building because of it?
And why are we not scraping her up off the ground is what I'm trying to figure out, because Like again,
You know
niggas get
why?
killed for less than that. Why
You know why,
they arrested
Lafayette?
her? Come on, man.
You know why, Lafayette? Because we really not the hate group. We really got more love than anybody can goddamn imagine. Because if that was anybody else's situation, she would be getting scraped off the floor. If it was anybody else, they wouldn't be able to recognize her.
Yeah, of course not. If
But
she was black,
but we the hate group.
right?
When has the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge ever drove a car into anybody's damn building?
Right.
But we the hate group. You understand? And she and Sarah Silverman, disgusting dog self, got the nerve to make a joke out of it. And like you said, Officer Lapayard, there were children in that building. I don't give a damn how you feel, where you stand at on politics. Aren't children out of the equation? You harm a child, ain't that supposed to be, that's supposed to be taken seriously, no matter what race they are, and no matter what belief they have.
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
Nah,
as
they
long
don't
as it
give a
ain't
damn.
Jewish children, I guess.
As long as it's
Right.
not Jewish children.
That's all she cares about.
Listen, our oppressor is the devil, and that includes the small hat people too. They are the devil that the Bible speaks of. You don't believe me? Let's run back the clip. Just run back the clip. You will see the devil right before your face, and everybody in the crowd laughing is a devil as well. To hell with this place. I'm supposed to support Israel. Are you for real? I'm supposed to support Israel. Man, get the hell out of here, man. What
Listen,
else
I'm
we
just
got?
a spectator. I'll just see who comes out at the end of it, but I'm
It's
just
like
spectating.
football. It's just like football. Ain't got shit.
I got a
ain't
front
got
row
nothing to do with
seat.
me.
That's all I
Yep.
can tell you.
What they say, though, he who laughs last laughs the best.
Yep.
Man.
And
Look at the
keep it up.
last laugh.
It won't be nobody else to laugh but us.
You're right about that. They only laugh at their own comedy because you know what? The old boy from Friends died too, and I didn't think Friends was funny.
At
I just
all.
didn't. Like,
At all.
I feel like the laughs are computer generated. Like they just put the laughs in there because they all sound the same. And even as a child, I was like, them sound like the same laughs.
They got like
just keep
four. They got
replaying
like
that shit.
yeah. They got like 5 different laugh loops.
Yeah, that I didn't heard before on multiple shows.
Yeah.
But that comedy just not as funny to me. Now, I'm not saying I ain't seen no funny white people, but Friends, that's not funny, bro.
All right, real quick. All right, now is the time, man. We about to end the live stream on Cross the Line Radio. I know it's unfortunate, but it's not unfortunate because you get to keep watching at the War as Usual. So go ahead, tune in at War as Usual. No spaces. Just type it in on YouTube, or you can hit the link. We got it in the chat. We got it in the Bears. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere. Just go and find it. We'll repost it. And click that link. Go over to War as Usual on YouTube and watch from there because we are about to end this stream for Cross the Line Radio in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's gone.
And just like that, we only got 7 viewers. Yeah, you dead, nigga.
Well, that's how I know
That
if
shit
people supporting us or
disappeared
not.
like-
It's gone.
God damn.
Yo,
So we gonna hit the topic before we get out of here, or
we definitely gonna hit the topic because that's what
oh, and
everybody.
Castella, you right. They have a screen that tell them when to laugh and when to applaud. I'm gonna get one
That's
of those
true.
too. I already
Yeah,
got the clap right.
Yeah.
Pause. But I'm gonna get the applause sign too. I'm gonna get the applause and all that too.
Hey, whenever niggas say pause, that brings attention to the shit they said. Because I didn't even.
Listen, you know what? I write music, so I'm always looking for a double entendre. So my pause game is like I always be ready for the pause.
Pause.
Hey yo.
I love this man. Hey, yeah, so we back at it like a crack addict with a bad habit. All right.
Oh.
Bars.
And we're
What's
gonna
the
be
topic?
live on ISUBK for Myers as well.
Hey, make sure y'all subscribe though. You know what I mean? Because this back and forth across the line. I don't know. Y'all better be War as Usual bound. You feel me?
Let's
Make
get them
sure
views
when
up, man.
Right. When we cross over, I want to see the same amount of viewers, same amount of likes and shares. You know what I mean? As on the other channel. So y'all come on through, subscribe, notify.
See, I think they think it's a joke when I say we gonna end the stream. They be waiting to that last minute, and then the feed get dropped. They're like, "Oh, what happened?" Yeah, I warned you.
Sign Christ.
I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, we got a first like. That's what's up, y'all. I see the likes. I see the likes. You know what I mean?
Lights coming in.
This is how we eat, y'all. This is how we pay our bills. You know what I mean? This is it. This is all we do. All day, every day.
We don't do anything
we
else.
Gonna survive. Unless y'all niggas,
I don't have a job.
I don't know what I mean. This is all we do.
That's all we do.
White folks,
if y'all don't like, we don't eat. If y'all don't like, we don't eat.
Yeah. Like Andre said.
Well, he said, if you don't move your feet, then I don't eat.
So we like that the neck.
You know what I mean?
Like neck to neck.
But
there was a black woman that drove her car over the White House gate and got damn.
Oh yeah, that's a heavy point.
That is a great point.
That.
Just for driving over the gate. Meanwhile, how do they deal with this devil? How do they deal with this Palestinian? Arrested her all calm. Like, wait, what are we arresting her for?
Damn, I remember that though. That was wild. Yeah, I remember that. And the sister that did it was actually having a nervous breakdown. Like she was going through a traumatic episode. You know what I mean? And they didn't, that's crazy. Like the Arab was well logically in her mind, premeditated at that. That's crazy.
Michael Love said UPK showing the restraint they won't show, but it's called a hate group. Yeah, absolutely. Like she didn't have no restraint when she drove into that building, not knowing who was in there, not knowing what could be the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Not caring about what could be the outcome, but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that was inside of that building who fall up under that UPK banner showed restraint because they came out fully armed, strapped and ready to go, and ready to blow anything away that stood in the way. You understand? But showed restraint, showed decorum, showed mercy on the people who don't even deserve it. And you call this a hate group?
Facts. Yo,
go ahead. Yeah, you got it. I'm about to run to
I know we gotta go into the topic. But speaking of the topic, when we was talking about how long is too long to wait for sex. That's the topic, right? That's
how long is too long?
Now, I feel like we got some breaking news right here, and it kind of like just, I don't know if you could say it kind of like fits
shift gears
what we talking about. Like it kind of asks what we talk about, but I don't know. Everybody's seen this coming. I don't know if anybody's seen this. I know I seen this coming, but this kind of crazy here to see this.
Oh man. Damn. Man. How could this happen? How could this be? No way.
Damn.
No way possible, man.
Damn.
I'm sure he was blindsided.
Man, I know y'all heard it here first. Listen. This is the shade room. They Don DeMarco. Listen. They just posted this like 15 minutes ago. Like, listen, I don't really follow celebrities like that, but Shade Room be having some good stuff. They be right, most of the time. But if this is true, I'm gonna say that I'm not surprised that this happened. Because obviously, like, as a man, I'm not releasing no joint statement. I'm just not doing it. So obviously, this got to be her NDA disclosure that she signs with these guys. I'm gonna say it's her because I mean, obviously, she did this with Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I think she was with Future at some point too? I don't know. She's been around. But she just got them. They was just taking Instagram pictures, kissing, and it looked like they was the perfect couple, but maybe, that's it now. So
it's a dub. Listen, By this point, the next nigga that get with her is a sucker, bro.
Whoa, hold
At
up.
this point,
They broke
like
up?
you should.
Tough.
They broke up?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Allegedly.
But...
Allegedly. But as of 15 minutes ago. So this probably could be they had too much liquor and broke up, and they'll be back together next week. You know how that be. But
yeah, because he's not a
on
black
both.
man. He's a Hamite.
Either
Yeah.
or. That is
Yeah.
it just
She might stay with
black.
him.
She got black men to be victims towards her too. Like that shows a lot about what character of woman that she is as a black woman. And it says a lot about the suckers that fall for it.
Well, it also, if I may, says a lot about her father figure, her role model. It says a lot about him.
Yeah,
because
it definitely does.
I do recall a video of Steve Harvey on his show, and they was like some type of birthday special for him, and she like all of his kids said something sweet about him, right? And she decided to tell him what she recall about her time with him is his advice that he gave to her about dating, and he told her to do whatever makes her happy. Whatever makes her happy, which is the worst damn thing. Your happiness is not the most important thing when it comes to being in a relationship.
It's not.
That is not.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It comes and goes. It's
an emotion. The key word, so like if I may, the key word in emotion is motion. It moves. It shifts.
This nigga been on the road today. So like, my bad. That was good. I never heard that one.
These are just the facts. You can't
the
spell
etymology
emotion.
of every word.
I'm big on etymology. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm big on etymology, but you can't spell emotion without motion. So these things move, they change, they shift. You're not gonna be happy forever. You understand?
Yeah.
And
it's a selfish way of thinking.
Is absolute. It's narcissistic.
How long they been together?
2 days.
Shit, might as well be.
Who's counting?
Listen, once the butterfly feeling time period get away, and that's the thing. Like, because I know we talking about how long is too long to wait for sex, but listen, that butterfly feeling in the beginning, that honeymoon stage, is just what it is. It's just the honeymoon stage. Like marriage and being with somebody is a duty, and what you can see is, if this is true, that means the honeymoon stage wears off, and then it's nothing left. You know what I'm saying? Once it's new, and you never seen this person, you get to ask all them dumbass questions like, "What's your favorite color? What you like to eat? What movie you like to watch?" Once you get off that bullshit, you know what I mean? And then the real shit kick in. You know what I'm saying? You start to realize, okay, is this somebody I could be with? And that's what these people in the world are going through. We know she was just with Michael B. Jordan, taking these same pictures, not even 2 years ago, taking these same pictures, going through these same motions. Now she with this dude, and now she didn't bounce to another guy. Like, come on, man. All these, what was the problem? What's the problem with my man's from Snowfall, man? He killed Snowfall. What was his problem? You know what I mean?
I could, can I ask?
Go ahead.
If both of y'all can answer, what is the long-term effect of this, of somebody that are dealing with relationships like this? Like, you have a woman who's just going after partner after partner after partner after partner after partner after partner. What is the long-term effect of this?
I could tell you. Y'all can mark me down for this. You can put my name on it. I'll sign it. The long-term effect is schizophrenia.
That's what I was going. That's
the long-term effect is schizophrenia.
Disorder.
You know why? Because women, this is what you need to know. You need to understand this, right? It is very important, not only who you choose to have sex with. Listen, schizophrenia, right? As a woman, you become your man. Point blank, period. Generally in relationships, the man usually rubs off on the woman, right? it's not normally the other way
Damn.
around. The man don't start acting like the woman. The woman starts talking like the man. They become one mind, but they become his mind because he's the leader. So imagine a woman for the first time when she has sex with someone and she makes that connection with him, and then that connection is broken. His remnants is still there. So when she gets with another man, guess what? He has to fight that man's spirit off of her just to get to who she is. And guess what? Before he get a chance to do that, it break off again. Then she get with somebody else. So we talk about long-term effect. Now she talking like this guy, but she walk like this guy, but she feel like this guy, but she eat like this guy. That's schizophrenia, my nigga. Now you don't know what you want. Now by the time you get to her and you like, what you want to eat? She like, I don't know. What do you want to eat? Maybe I eat this. Maybe I eat that. She don't even know what the hell she want because she done got so many spirits on her, what they call soul ties. She done been with so many people that those personalities have rubbed off on her, and your body is not meant to be like that. You meant to connect with one man and be his one mind. That's what you're supposed to be. But when you done got 7, 8, 9, 10 bodies on you, schizophrenia is in your future.
Fact.
Schizophrenia.
And not to mention those listen, like women like this, like man, it's crazy because think about when you're the next dude. If you allow yourself to be the next dude, I wouldn't do it personally. Me, if I was y'all, if I was him, I wouldn't. That next dude that's coming, I wouldn't be him. Because think about when you take on a date. This is a woman with a woman of renown in America, right? She done been with top A-list celebrities. You know what I'm saying? She done dated them all.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna take her that she not gonna think about the last dude she was with?
Facts.
You gonna take her to Aruba? She's like, oh, I remember when Michael B brought me here, and now you gotta relive her date with another dude who God knows what they did in the hotel room.
Right.
And you gotta be the nigga that's trying to compete with that.
That's that hurt.
The only place you can take her, only place you can take her is the moon, my nigga. That's the only place you can take her at this point.
And hope to God that nobody took her there before you.
Right.
You understand? You gotta ask these women nowadays. Hey, listen, excuse me, ma'am, that I want to be intimate with. Have you ever had your cheeks clapped on the moon before?
Right.
You gotta ask these questions now.
Cheeks clapped at 0 gravity. Have you had it?
Are you part of the Mile High Club? You got your cheeks clapped in a jet. We can't even go in the jet no more. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing for us.
She didn't had her. You think she didn't have her cheeks clapped in the jet? She had them. She had their cheeks clapped everywhere that cheeks can clap.
Yeah. and it's on Instagram. It's on social media. So nigga, you got to compete with the 1,000 roses that some nigga put all over a hotel room. How do you beat that? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep going.
Yeah.
Like,
dang, that's somebody's daughter, y'all.
Listen. Somebody should come and get their damn daughter. Somebody need to come and get their daughter and raise her.
So do you think she's a good role model, a good example?
Man, if I may, listen.
The reason I asked, a lot of people supporting her. They say she's the future of the female. She's doing the thing. She bossing up. I don't know.
And listen, she is. That's the thing. She is. But you see where the future of women is going. Look at you. Look who your top celebrities are: Sexy Red, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. These are not role model women. These are whores. Let's just keep it real. Look at our role model men. They're drug addicts.
Yeah.
Like that, but this is the future woman. It's the woman of the year. If you ask anybody, this is the woman of the year. She done been with 13 celebrities and played them all. I don't know why y'all keep falling for it.
So our daughters should look up to that. My bad.
I believe in mercy. What I was gonna say before is I believe in mercy, and I believe that this sister should be given a chance to change, just like Christ gave that adulterous woman a chance to live and change her life and go and sin no more. Do I think that she deserves death? Yes, and I do too. You get what I'm saying? We all do. We all deserve a punishment.
Perspective. That's a good perspective. I respect that.
Now, do I think that my daughter should look up to her? Not in this state. not looking up
No.
to her as a role model for what a relationship should be like.
Mm-hmm.
She should look at me as a role model of what to see in a man. And she should look up to her mother as what to see in a woman, how to be as a woman. And that's period. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say.
Listen, if we got any female role models that want to speak on this, man, hop on in. My bad.
Casala said, oh, my bad. I took it off the board.
No, that's cool. I was gonna answer that, but you could bring up the other one though. But
I was gonna read it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
you wanted to answer the question, Lapierre? My bad.
No, I by instinct I clicked on it when I seen it, but you know.
Yeah, if you want to answer before you go, if you want to give your perspective before you answer her, you got it.
No, it's on topic. It's on topic.
Okay.
She said, Salakia, if I may, Kasala, UPK. Salakia, if I may, you have to break all connection to cease a soul tie. It can take years from what I have read in the past. This is why, even with what he was just what I was just saying now about how her mind has to change. Like, not in this state. She can't be a role model right now. The only thing she could be right now is a redemption story. That's the only thing she can be at this point. She would have to literally repent, change her way, and then go the other way for the rest of her days for her to be a righteous example. That's the only way, right? So, when she talk about, you know, breaking the connections, and that's, you know, the cease of soul tie, that's the part right there. That's why the truth is so important, because what it say in the scriptures? It say, let this mind be in you, which is also in Christ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your mind is your heart. The things that you do, the things that you say, the way you carry yourself, these things have to be changed. You understand what I'm saying? She still has an opportunity. General Yohana was just on. We just asked him that question a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Asked him that. He said, listen, they still, because that was one of the questions we had. Like, is it too late? Is it too late for Lori Harvey? Maybe not, but she got to change her way. You know what I mean? Like, she has to totally repent, turn around, and not do this what she's doing right now. But you know, to kill a soul tie, you have to change your mind. That's the simple. This is the Israelite school of practical knowledge. The practical way, you got to change your way of thinking.
Damn right. When a brother or sister comes into school, they are what?
Off limits.
Off limits.
To do what?
To shed themselves of the world.
Exactly.
The whole purpose to shed yourself of the world is to take off those soul ties.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And Lori Harvey should stop treating herself like a sex toy. You're more than a sex toy, Lori Harvey. I know nobody ever told you that. You didn't have a real man in your life to tell you that you're more than a sexual object. You didn't have somebody to tell you that your box is important. Who you give it to is important. And when you give it to them, you are to be together with them forever. I know you didn't have nobody to tell you. Let me be your role model. Let Tawashah be your role model. Lapayah, let us be your role models. You understand? Shed yourself of these bodies. Shed yourself of just seeing yourself as a sex object. And you'll find happiness, because that's really why you're running around. You're running around because you're not happy. You don't know what happiness is. You don't know what peace is. So you have to fill yourself. You have to fill that void of not having a father. Not having a father, not having somebody who actually loves you and sees you as more than something to put their rod in. You don't have that. And you don't know what it's like when you get it. So let us be your role models. Anyway.
That goes to the
definitely.
Absolutely goes to the topic. And I was gonna segue.
I was just gonna. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you got
it. Shit, I'll go.
I was gonna say that.
And which is exactly like, and I'm glad you brought it up. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely ties up with the topic. You know what I'm saying? And what Shab said, you got, like, when you come up in the ISUPK, you got 6 months, 9 months, you shedding yourself of the world. And even when you find a brother that you feel like you want to commit yourself to, you gotta court that brother for 6 months to at least a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we live by. And guess what? There have been numerous marriages that have outlasted all your celebrity marriages. All your
I think
celebrity marriages are down the drain. Go ahead, sir.
I think you just gave them the prevention of what schizophrenia is, right? I think you just did that for them, right? With
You ain't even gotta go to
Lafayette.
the doctor.
That's
I
what it
think you
is.
helping them out, y'all.
Or a
That's what it is.
psychologist.
That's what it is, man. That's exactly. It's a very practical solution for all of these things. You know what I mean? Like, it's very practical. Some of the things that we do, you know what I'm saying, in our lifestyles, and at the moment we may not see the detriment of it, but later on in our lives we suffer for it. And that's one thing that black people, blacks, Hispanics, and natives, we just don't seem to get that. We don't seem to look at the scriptures when they say things are written aforetime was for our learning. The things that we see aforetime is for our learning as well. The things that you see in these relationships, your mother's relationship, your grandma's relationship, your aunties, your uncles, you're supposed to look at these things and learn from them. How can she learn from her father? This is what, Steve Harvey's daughter? How can she learn from her father? This nigga been divorced like 12, 13 times. What did y'all think she was going to do?
That's his stepdaughter. Just to add clarification.
Yeah.
It's
So,
his stepdaughter,
right,
but yeah.
right. But still, this is the male figure in her life, and she doesn't have no control over, this is who's in her life. Listen, Eve was the same way. You know what I'm saying? Eve, and let me put it to you like this. With women, a lot of times when we talk about these scenarios in relationships, because these men still have to be held accountable. If the father is not set up right, then the daughter won't be set up right, and the man that takes her won't be set up right. If y'all understand what I'm talking about. And then you have situations like this where two people who, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna speak from her standpoint, right? From her standpoint, seeing her father go through all those divorces and just not be, not stand or not understand how to actually put that thing together and make it work. Of course, you're gonna be out here doing this, man. This becomes the role model of our daughters, where they think like, I'm not happy this week, and I'm not happy this past 2 months, this past 3 months. You know what? It's time to end this. Without understanding that you're gonna have unhappy days with your partner until the day they die.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure some of y'all gonna have y'all partners. It's gonna be at the end of their life, probably pissing and messing themselves because they don't have no control, and you're gonna be mad about the fact you got to do it. You're gonna do it, but you're still gonna be mad. This is a lifelong process. Like, these relationship things, it's not temporary, man. It's not temporary. It's supposed to be lifelong, man.
That's crazy how you mentioned and when you get up in age and you have no control over your bowel movements, you don't want to be by yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You gonna want somebody on your side. You dig what I'm saying? That
Hey,
on your backside. That's what you go.
Right. Hey, what about when women? We ain't even gotta go as far as far in the future as not being able to control your bowels. Women can't control their emotions when it's their time of the month. Don't you want somebody there that could run to the store, get you some pads? Don't you want somebody there that you can squeeze their arm or something when you get when you get that what I don't know.
I'm trying to be like I design when I grow up. Listen, this nigga is this nigga's a certified.
That nigga was about to say contraction. He was about to say contraction. I bet you he was. He about to say
I don't know what.
Well, you had to squeeze your arm when you going through your contractions.
Listen, y'all sisters who's single, you know what I mean? Listen, you already had somebody out here that posted off courting officer of 1,000. You know what I mean? Listen, add some more to that, man. This brother is a eligible bachelor. You know what I mean? He will hold your hand. He will run to the stove. You know what I mean? This is a great black man. You know what I mean? Nori Harveys of the world, don't even bother. Don't even bother.
Hey,
You're not
listen,
worthy enough. All right.
Nah.
We need,
Unless you're trying to come in here and change, man.
There you go. Unless you're trying to change.
Trying to change, man.
And say con out of one con. Other than that, we need tens and up of righteousness.
And I'm glad you brought up number 10. Cause listen, you women, y'all not dimes, man. Like, you not bad. I've seen bad sisters. I've seen them. Hell, I'm courting one.
Hey,
Anyway,
hey,
listen.
I'm telling you, this is that nigga,
Shameless
bro.
plug. Shameless plug.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
gonna grow up and be like you one day. I just
Lori
one day.
Lori Harvey is not a dime, man. I don't care how good she look. I don't care if she got a figure 8 body and none of that. That don't make you bad. You understand? You ain't bad if you ain't listen to your
What's so funny? What is nigga laughing?
No, yo, Salakia, yo. I agree with everything you said, but
listen, she looked good. She looked good. She looked
Why
good,
this
man.
nigga laughing, bro? Go ahead,
The outward appearances mean nothing, man. Like, what are you like on the inside?
That is true. Straight
Like,
up.
who are you on the inside? Like, are you just like so careless that you could build a relationship with somebody and just throw it all away just on a whim? Like, who wants to be with that? You're unstable. You're what people consider unstable. Don't women want stability? They always talking about they want instant stability.
That's
You're unstable.
They want instant stability.
How can you? I can't say one thing. If I said one thing to you, you'll be gone because you didn't like the way I said it. It ain't what I said; it's how I said it. And now you gone. Nobody wants to deal with that for their life.
Yeah.
Who wants to marry you? You're never gonna be married, man. You're never gonna be stable. Nobody wants that, man. You're not on dime.
Everybody, somebody's everything. Listen, you don't want to be by yourself. Trust and believe, man. Living a lifestyle like this is gonna lead you down the road with 20 cats screaming with 20 personalities all by yourself, man. So listen, you better
Y'all better
find
stop me with this wine, man.
Yo.
All right,
so
go see Lapia.
No, I was gonna say if I had to answer the question, how long is too long to wait for sex? I don't think that I don't think it's I don't think you could wait too long. I think you could go too early, but I don't think you could
I was
wait
about
too
to
long.
ask that.
I think you could go too early.
Listen, I
but
got some
waiting
horror
too long,
stories about that.
Woo-wee. Don't
Like,
you too?
I live and learn.
Yeah.
I live
You
and learn.
too?
You know what I mean? I made some mistakes.
Ooh-wee.
Thank God for the ISUPK. I learned the error of my ways.
Thank God for stability.
Yeah. It can happen too because you know you think you found it, and you know it just doesn't.
Hey,
no, it
pan
don't
out that way.
If I may, I hope I'm not cutting nobody off, but I recall what General Muhammad, the Council General Muhammad gave me. He said, and this is a quotable. This wonderful man of the Lord told me, you can always heal a broken heart, but you can't heal AIDS. And I was like, damn, that's deep. Don't deal with these whores, man. Don't get to know if she's a whore before you lay down with her. You can heal a broken heart. She might break your heart. She might be everything that you ever wanted in your life, and then turn around and go and sleep with another man. Guess what? At least you ain't got AIDS.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm about to write that down on my wall. So like it.
And listen, for real though,
That's
he's dropping
heavy.
all these. We gotta clip all these. Hey, yo,
clip it.
I would say too. You know what I'm
these
saying?
are hashtag clippables.
Clippables.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, these men, you got to make sure you taking your time with these women, because this is a lifelong journey. This is something that could stick with you. Like, I don't know. You don't want to be out here just, you know, I know part of the 2023 and, you know, the social media area has brought in, you know, that hookup era where you just hook up with people, have sex and get your money and just move on to the next. But, you know, it's something to be said about that, you know, jumping from, you know, person to person and, you know, getting involved with people. Like, this is not, the Most High made rules. And when you play with those rules, when you break those rules, there are consequences. And you might not always see those consequences up front, but they can have a long lasting effect.
Facts. I like the scripture this sister quoted too. In your patience possess ye your souls.
Oh yeah, we just read that yesterday.
Yeah. Give that box a break. Man, let that ride just chill, pause. You know what I mean? And just learn.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that sounded crazy, Salakia. But you gotta get what I'm trying to say, right? And what I'm saying is learn, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Learn new stuff about yourself and get right with the Most High. You know what I mean? If the Lord is not the center of your relationship, it's going to fail. That's just it. If you're not going based off the principles of the Bible within your relationship, it's going to fail. So both of y'all should take your time building your spirits up, possessing your souls, and then when y'all get together, man, there ain't no stopping y'all. You know what I mean? That's
how long is too long to wait for sex? It don't get old.
No.
Don't
You said
stop.
what?
I said don't get old. Wait. Just wait, man. Wait on it. And guess what? Listen, she gonna realize she's gonna leave. Like Laurie Harvey, man. If this cat right here, this Damson Idris dude, if he was just waited, not now. Okay, now, truth be told, I don't know if they've had sex or not, but I could definitely chuck it up to they have. Like, I mean, it's almost like the relationship wouldn't have lasted this long if they didn't. So if he would have just waited 3 months, I guarantee she would have been gone. Let alone 6 months. Give a year, and she, man, come on, bro. If she can make it a year, then you might have something on your hands. She might be worth it.
You want to know the equation?
Trying to get at Lori Harvey, bro. So like,
yeah.
My bad. Go ahead.
Nah. You know the equation. The equation with the time.
Steve Harvey, I don't wanna.
The bodies tell you. The bodies tell you, man. Some demons take longer.
Real talk.
Some demons. We could get into that on another show, but on
Listen,
some real, some take faster than praying to get out. You know what I mean?
Heavy.
Like you got you think you got it. Like listen, like don't fall for it. Okay, real quick, don't fall for that thing because I know we talking about waiting, right? Don't wait like I'm gonna wait until she want it because niggas be thinking that way. Like I'm gonna say no until she say yes, and then when she say yes, then that mean yes. No,
well,
you have to fight that urge to do that. Give yourself that time limit, right? Give yourself that 6 months to a year to fight that urge because that urge right there has put so many niggas in the ground. Caused so many wars. That urge you get to have sex with that woman has changed the course of reality as we know it. That urge. And if you can fight that urge, if you can push through that, that's a whole different type of war. Think about Christ. Think about Paul, who ain't never been with the woman. You know how hard that is? I can't imagine it. That's some next level superhero types to be able to do that. So if you can fight that urge for an extended period of time, fight yourself, then you make an educated decision to this woman is somebody that I can lay down with because I want her a part of my program. But if you just gonna sleep with her because her breasts are round and her ass is round, then you're sleeping with her for the wrong reasons and a pretty face too. So
damn right, give it up. Well said. Very well said. And with that, we're gonna let that be the closing remarks because what the brother said was so eloquent. Hold on, man. Y'all can't.
Oh, we doing the listen.
We doing it like that.
Listen. What?
I dare you to drive your vehicle through.
Run your car into this, nigga. Run your car into this, nigga. Run your car into this.
Bring it on. All right. So this has been another episode of The War as Usual. The War is always usual. So it's nothing to be surprised about. All right. If you like this episode, man, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't ever miss another one. Hit that bell button. You understand? It won't be many episodes where we streaming live from across the line. They only just been courteous to allow us to use their platform. So eventually, we'll be our own entity. You did? So you definitely don't want to miss out on what we got coming next. We definitely planning on more guest star appearances. We had Commander General Johanna on the line. We had the cast of Let It Be Known on the line.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it's only going up from here. And you know the war is gonna continue. So you know we're gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, man, shalom. Anybody got closing remarks? Oh, Passover, man. April 20th. ISBK annual Passover. It's the 55th. You understand? You definitely want to be there. Pay your Passover fee. Make your arrangements and be out there, man. It's the only Passover that the Lord has approved, man. And that's a fact. You understand? And we not celebrating these holidays. We ain't celebrating no damn Thanksgiving and Christmas. Why? Because all of these holidays are our oppressors' holidays that he used and formulated to divide us. When you wonder why every Christmas your wife kicks you out the house because you ain't come with no gifts, or you gotta steal from an establishment or from your brother because you need some Christmas gifts, man, to hell with that. You know what I'm saying? Come to the Passover. Be with your brothers. Get some of this brotherhood. You understand? Along with all the other high holy days that we keep, that the Most High told us to keep, and said that it's gonna be a feast, and we shouldn't do no servile work. You want a day off? Tell your damn boss you ain't working. Straight up. That's it.
You're working. Fuck that job.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
If they fire you, the Lord wanted you to get fired, nigga. Shalom.
Shalom.